raise my voice to the sky. Oh, liberty. Shout for the free. Let it ring you the cry. I'm gonna fight it on out. Fight for you and me. Lift up, lift up. Hear me singing now what we're battling for. Living free and brave now and evermore. On hallowed grounds where our forefathers trod, marching on to the beat of our heart's resolve. We're breaking these chains, oh history's embrace. Rise it up, rise it up. Standing tall for our rights in the light or the storm. Holding tight to the truth that our spirits adore.
Hello, everybody. If you can't hear Bob talking, and Bob was counting, but he forgot how to count, so it's okay.
Yeah.
All good.
Dude, I was
I ran out of
drinking
toes.
my mix and you guys were counting. I was like all over the place.
This wasn't even on purpose, but happy 100th episode, and Cassie's in the middle, which is perfect because she made that nice background with the balloons. 100 episodes of this another random mixing show already.
What a
And we are
shit
coming up
show.
on, close to another 100 on the Saturday show as well, and 200 somewhere in there combined. Show is going to be coming up somewhere in between. It's like a lot of milestones. Plus, there's a 100th episode of Nota DX next Monday. It's like a lot of big milestone episodes all at once. Really
Hey,
good.
Echo Dub.
Nice. Echo Dub.
Hi, Graham and Buster Bell and Chap here.
This
see a
flavor
lot of
doesn't
people
even
in
show up on ELR.
Mao
Yeah.
won, by the way. Didn't
No,
know-
I fucking won.
well, we didn't see
Yo,
it. so-
As soon as you
I know.
posted this shit like a month
know.
ago, all right, I was in there. I even said it in the chat. I said, I won. Fuck y'all.
All right, without cheating and posting days ahead of time, Mao won.
Congrats
Dub.
now for getting second.
Oops, sorry. Tavera, Lady Liberty, Stephen Lane, Net Reality, aka Graham, aka
Graham.
Monkey on Juice, aka Graham the Magnificent. I mean, we can go on and on with him. Buster Bell, yeah, Buster
Meat
Bell,
Man Graham.
Swaggy VSO's flavors.
Hey, Swaggy.
Swag.
Swaggerino, Swaggeroni.
Buster Bell.
Drink. Hold on.
Chaper or Chapper? I think it's Chaper.
I don't know. That's what I was at.
Hey, it's good to see you anyway. And yeah, looking forward to the 200th episode for the combined shows. It's coming up real soon, actually. Devo, let's see. We got
Howdy.
Canadian Vapor. We know that guy.
Do we?
I think so. I didn't say we know what he thinks because I'm never going to claim that.
We don't want to know that guy.
And today, just good, celebrate really good mixes. Even if it's your first mix, it's a good mix if it's your first mix just for fun. But I mean, I personally picked out one of my favorites to make for today that I've already made before that I know I love. But I know Cassie revamped a couple for this next weekend. I think. Are you going to go over a couple of those tonight too, right?
Yeah, I actually did all of these for tonight. I didn't
Okay.
even look at next weekend yet.
Yeah, I mean, I could.
I mean, there's all kinds of ways to look at it. I wanted everybody to have something really enjoyable to vape tonight. That was the whole point. The whole point is celebrating, a long line of mixing, actually. And apparently, Devo's infatuation with really beautiful squonks and mechs.
I was actually referring to the liquid that's inside of it.
It's a pretty little thing. Like
Oh,
that.
Creme brulee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully everything works.
Not the
Thank you,
Salubro
take me to
one.
see.
Hey, take me to the seat.
Hey, take me to see.
Yes.
They take me to see.
We got a few to go over, and I didn't even look to see if there's more that popped in. But yeah, some good recipes for tonight. I think I haven't seen one tonight. I wouldn't vape. That's a good start. That's a really good start for the day for 100th episode. Every single one of the mixes, I would vape. For those of you who have been watching,
Oh,
because I did a lot of tester vape bottles, usually 15 or 30 at most. I actually mixed a 60 tonight. I don't usually do that. 'Cause I actually know I love this liquid, so I'm not worried about it.
Oh,
Cheat code.
I gotta
I
decide
found my recipe.
between a couple to make a 60 of. I think I know which one I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you are.
Don't.
I'm about to mix a 60.
Yeah.
I'm
Got me
polishing off a
she got
60.
me 15 out, and I was like, no, I need a bigger.
So
That's 2 milligrams.
Steve-O, what was that?
Oh, that's the crunch berry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, speaking of, congrats.
Thanks.
Official congrats.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been officially released.
Saw your picture of the first order going out of it.
Oh yeah. Every order that's come in has had a bottle of it on there.
Good shit.
And that actually fits tonight's. It's one of my favorite recipes from the past year. So we'll go over it.
Recipes.
Nice.
No, I thought back the other day once I realized this is the 100th episode. Think of all the amazing recipes with the hashtag now. And that didn't even start at the beginning of the show. Shout out to Daytime Frank with the hashtag Super Sunday Mixing Show was what started that hashtag. And then I was on there with him every week, and it's like, you know
Trucker
what?
as well.
That's fun. And Trucker before,
Trucker
yep.
as well. Trucker is the one that started it.
Yeah, he
And
actually
then
gave credit to
Frank-
Trucker.
And then Frank picked it up, and then you started. Yep.
And honestly, it is a great way to celebrate mixes.
I
see
said
the-
one of my favorite simple mixes is from like 2019. It's from the Super Bowl that year, Trucker Show. And it has the Trucker hashtag in it, so we can go over it.
No, it is a tough thing, and actually I'm still working on it. I'm actually creating a whole new office for that exact issue. So ironically, that's a weird question. I'm creating a whole new office just so I can put things where I can see them and grab them and have them on all, alphabetized by flavor house order. Find them. Being quick.
Yippers.
Wow. Was Mayo asking?
Currently, a lady actually has temporarily sort of figured it out. So we got them by flavor house. What ones I don't have in here, she has in there on the shelf.
Yep.
In her new office, so you can't even tell she's in.
She's in the bathroom. So everybody
I'm in the
knows.
closet.
She's actually in the closet. It's a
Fucking
big closet.
R. Kelly.
Don't think this is a small little closet. It's a big closet.
Come on out of the closet. Come on out of the closet, Cassie.
Okay.
I took out the suntan light, so she doesn't have to worry about that anymore.
Oh yeah.
I mean, hold on. I can. How do I do it? See, it's just an ugly blue wall and some shelves and some lights.
And it's not fully done yet.
Yeah.
Still working it. Yeah.
So,
Needs to put a paint.
it's just a boring blue wall.
Perfect.
Major project.
Yeah. Those lights
Oh,
are
go
out
on
there. I can put my totes with my stuff in here. And
Good stuff. How's everybody doing?
The haven't had any Canadian bacon. Thank God.
Yeah, I knew my chat stopped.
Hi,
scrolling.
Hanky.
Hanky. Yeah, it's just been I'm just super thrilled with everything going on.
Mr. Christmas poo.
And although, and I have to say, yeah, if anyone hasn't tuned in live in a while for Noted DX, by the way, next Monday, do it. Definitely do it. There's another giveaway that's going to the very first time this giveaway is going to be given away is dependent on the beginning of the stream to the end of the stream and something in between. So, and it's a big one. Something big happening. It's going to be a thing from now on, but it's starting this weekend. That's all I'm allowed to say, but it's something everybody should tune in.
I saw that
yeah.
Dave that ID10T gave up doing the flavor of the week.
Yes.
And I saw Odie Dudas taking over for the announcements of it. And then I think it was Sam said he
Sam's
jumped in
gonna-
and said he's taking over the prize portion.
He is. I don't have the time. I
So-
just don't have
so-
the time to.
So
make sure I
Sam
get on.
wins 30 mils. You guys get, you know, a 2 mil bottle.
No, it's gonna be a big surprise. Big if you guys didn't catch it too, there's big changes to the whole Bull City tab thing. It's not now 1 week, it's the past 4 weeks of
Oh,
flavors, and not all the flavors, just the top rated flavors. Some of the top rated flavors, whatever they have in stock. So it's no longer like you're not stuck with like this past week. The person who won wasn't stuck with just one Cavendish flavor $20 gift certificate. They actually got the last 4 weeks. They didn't get the Cavendish because you don't actually get the week of, because it's going to be the week after from now on. That way it gives you a chance to actually showcase the flavors, and so we can, otherwise they're not ranked and we can't rank them. We can't get the top flavors. So,
Boy.
so it'll give actually a little bit better choice. The consumer, the winner.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
to the
actually-
person on the noted tab, because remember it's 10% off those things on the noted tab, and that counts for everybody. Top rated flavors.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty huge. Combine that with the AFL tag,
Yeah,
AFL. There you
good
go.
stuff.
There's 16% off a flavor.
Good stuff, dude. Good stuff.
And Odie's been helping. I gotta give Odie dude a lot of credit. You were talking about that. Odie, and I tried to help him a little bit. Most I can't give. Oh, it's all Odie. The amount of work he put into making it easy for us to rank the flavors and keep track of the flavors, so we can get them ahead of time and organize them better and not miss out on a few because of names that might be similar. He's already done all the hard work for us in most cases, and occasionally we can add something if we need to. But that's huge. Huge. Odie dude has done a lot.
Nice.
Good guy.
I was slacking, dude. I haven't made a recipe for the nut show, so I couldn't figure out what I'm gonna do.
Really? Have you made a recipe you loved yet?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out which one.
Oh, okay.
I got so many recipes pulled up. Oh boy.
Well, I'm actually going to start off here. Let me double check, make sure there's no more.
No, remember when this
Hey,
page only
Rocky.
had 2
It's
recipes on it,
saving.
now there's like 3 pages. I'm like, damn.
Rock.
Oh, there you Oh, God. We're going to save Bob's for a little bit. That
Oh
name.
God.
Why?
So we're going to start off with, we're going to start off with nothing. Okay, let's see if I can, there we go. I can pull it in now. All right, so we're going to start off Happy 100th from Echo Dub. Thank you very much, Echo Dub. Super Sweet from Cap. Okay, it's a winner. 23. Ultimate Mango from Flavor Jungle 1. Ultimate Passion Fruit from Flavor Jungle 1. Vanilla Buttercream Frosting from VTA at 1.5. Vanilla Ice Cream from Liquid Barn at 3.5. And Yellow Passion VTA at 1.5. So that's going to be a really nice, thick, creamy.
Fucking love that yellow passion, that ultimate passion fruit. Good choices there, man.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Good
this is going to be a
choices.
nice, creamy, tropical mix. This is like a pina colada-ish, like, flavor. It's just without coconut. Like just that nice tropical creamy. It's gonna be nice.
No.
So the 100th
pineapple either.
episode
No
on
pineapple
Tuesday.
Either, Tim. It's nothing
Yep.
like a pina
Well, I know-
colada.
Oh.
Hey, me
I
and
Didn't
Rosie
say it's the
feel
same
better.
flavor. Oh, Addie's not feeling good.
No.
Oh.
But it's been
Celebrate the 100th
supportive.
episode of the Tuesday show. I used 100% of my brain to come up with this recipe. He didn't just use 10% this time, guys. Thanks you guys. Do for what you guys do week after week, keeping the community alive. Trying to. And it seems to be alive and thriving lately. I've seen more new people in lately. I've gotten more DMs on Get Mixing stuff. Don't be afraid to DM somebody if you know that you like their mixing style, by the way. Because I don't know anybody that's here for the most part that wouldn't help you out. And if you like their mixing style, it's a good chance they're going to be the person to help you. I mean, if you like the new berry cereal there that just got on a menu, you might want to. He's muted and you don't know it. Or he's on the phone.
Crunchberry milkshake.
Yeah, if you get a Crunchberry milkshake or something, you can reach out to Steve-O, who has no idea what we're talking about, which makes this even more fun. So yeah, everybody reach out to Steve-O for the next 2 weeks and just say, hey, if you were listening, you'd know why.
Hook it
milk
up,
and
buddy.
honey custard. Milk and honey custard AFL 100.
Oh, what the
Can't
fuck?
guess by who. Rocky Tooney. Cookie butter from Wonder Flavors is 0.65. Cream Flavora 1. Milk and honey Flavora 0.7. Toffee. Oh, toffee butter from Noms at 0.4. That dark toffee with that milk. That actually might work well. Vanilla Swirl TPA at 3.
Damn,
If
son.
you haven't tried it, you don't know. That toffee's dark. Really dark toffee. And that milk and honey's dark. So you can put those two together. It feels like they might really blend perfectly. Rocky's milk and honey custard with no custard, by the way. This is like my Wendy's, my DeMillan milkshake that had no milkshake. Silky, rich, delicious. If you're not a fan of traditional custard vapes like me, this is one you'll love. With only five simple ingredients, this milk and honey vanilla custard is a dessert vape you will enjoy time and time again. Thanks for today's show. Definitely going to have to make this one look delicious. I have to admit, that actually looks really good. It really does. I might have to mix that. I do have, someone might get a winning for sure mix live thing for him today because I do have that bottle sitting there. Might have to mix somebody's. Choose one. But yeah, remember, contact Steve, ask him all your questions, and tell him all your woes. If you ask why, just say you should have been listening.
Should have been listening,
On
man.
the phone, bro.
I'll tell you
Back
about Pitches
off.
move on a job.
Well, that's his fault, okay?
Oh, Steve-O, he's busy. He's wheeling and dealing.
Wheeling
All right, I'm gonna get Dave's
Sorry.
up here. Dave's up here for him.
Got to make sure the ladies are all taken care of. Jesus.
Yeah, he does.
You're
It's all the
divorcing
people
Canadian
call,
Vapor.
it's all the people
Yeah.
calling ordering fucking Crunchberry
it.
milkshake.
Yeah.
He's like he's gonna turn into McDonald's. He's gonna have to tell people the machine's out of order.
Jesus Christ, Hanky.
Okay, the 100th, you say, eh? Okay, so biscuit in the wear at 0.25, caramelized sugar raw VSO at 2, custard extra at 2, flavor at 2, egg yolk Wonder Flavors at 0.5, MTS Vape Wizard flavor at 0.5, pie crust TPA at 1.5, Portuguese egg tart Wonder Flavors at 3, rich cinnamon flavora at 0.1, super sweet Perillum at 1, and vanilla classic FA at 0.5. Mix it. Let me
Country
know
egg
what you
tart.
think.
Hell yeah,
Damn,
I'm sure that's good, Dave.
Try it.
Sure it is good.
Well, Steve was shaking his head. No.
No, I'm sorry. My son wants to come back, and
Oh.
I just dropped him off at his mom's a few hours ago.
I used to deal with that a lot.
So, and that's not normal for him.
Yeah,
So
so-
I'm trying to work it out. Like maybe if I send his mom a lift to come bring him here, so I don't have to leave.
Run again.
Yeah, he wants to be able to hang out in his bedroom because he gets
Oh.
privacy here. And then
Yeah.
So
Hear you,
I'll be
buddy.
here. I'm just gonna try to
Thank
figure
you,
this
Echo
out.
Dub.
If your phone keeps dinging this week, it wasn't us. Okay.
Yeah. Should have been
It was
listening.
just him.
Should have been listening, Steve.
It's not Tim's fault.
Sorry, I
Steve,
wasn't listening.
Exactly.
Hashtag Tim's a liar.
So if you get any
Bring it
messages
back.
this week that say you should have been listening, you'll know why.
I was going to ask Steve-O if for his popular recipes, does he do it one shots, make it faster to mix?
Oh yeah, I do actually.
Yeah, okay.
So yesterday, so it actually got released a day earlier than I anticipated because the flavors weren't even here from Bull City yet. But I had just enough left over to compensate for the Mother's Day sale. But when everything got here yesterday, that's the first thing I did. I made a 120 mil one shot.
That's what I'm doing with that Shangri-La I'm making for everybody. Because fuck, otherwise I'll be fucking going crazy mixing. So I made a 120 of the one shot.
Hell yeah. Good idea.
So it's a 14.5% mix.
Thanks, buddy.
And the next three are all ladies. I don't know if you want me to share them or you want to share them.
You can go ahead and share them. Just let me know which one you're starting with.
Blueberry nut muffin.
Boom. All right. So this is the recipe that Wendy Leday made for my birthday. I switched out the blueberry extra TPA for the VSO blueberry at 4. And then the rest of it's all the same. Blueberry muffin flavor at 6. Butter. Oh, I switched out the butter raw too. Sorry. Butter raw VSO at 0.5. Nut muffin cap at 2. Powdered sugar 1-on-1 at 0.5. And super sweet perillum at 0.5.
This is the one we had to switch to blueberry, right? Because you couldn't find it.
Yes.
And this was the one I actually tried. This was still.
Yes. Like I like this recipe so much. I actually just made a 60 ml of it.
Nice.
And the swap out for the first time was
Yeah.
it was delicious.
Yeah.
Difference is the butter raw. Then what was it? Probably butter base.
No. It was the SSA.
Okay.
I just prefer the butter raw, so I swapped it.
That was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably my favorite one you had me try, actually. But then again, I'm up my alley. Love blueberry.
Yeah, it was one of my favorites.
We got lemon lime milkshake adapted.
Oh, I changed the name to V2.
Lemon lime milkshake V2.
Okay, so I am playing with limes to see if I can replace the Persian lime in that lemon lime milkshake that I made. So Buddha's Hand Citron at 0.25, French Vanilla Thick Wonder Flavor at 1, Key Lime TPA at 2.5, Lemon Custard Wonder Flavor at 2 because I wanted to try that and compare it to the Noms. Lemon Juicy from Flavor Jungle at 1.5. Lime Flavor at 0.5. This is the one I'm trying in place of the Persian right there. And then Steve-O's Milkshake Cap and Mullenberry at 2.5 and 0.8. Super Sweet Perillum at 1. Sweet Lime from Noms at 1. And Vanilla Gelato Italian from Wonder Flavor at 2.5.
Damn.
Picture.
Damn, son.
I will admit the V1 of this is really good.
Yeah, this is the one that I ended up making a 60 of, and Tim took my initial 15 mil tester. So
I wish I had everything to make that one. Oh, it looks so good.
it is so delicious.
I mean, it was the same time when I made my lime creamsicle,
Yeah.
which was good, but I mean, it feels kind of flat in comparison to
Like
so.
I could probably sub something for lime flavora or the jungle flavors lemon, but there's no sub for Buddha's Hand Citron.
No.
You know what I mean?
It's not.
Like there's lots of lemons that taste close, you know.
Ironically, the closest one I think
Even
is
say that.
weirdly close that could work a little, but still not the same thing. Would be that lemon zesty lemon or whatever, the new cap.
Oh, you mean for
That's
Buddha's
the-
Hand?
Yeah, because it's got that
Oh, yeah.
kind of similar vibe. It's
Yeah.
not the same. It's not going to be a one-to-one sub.
I was talking about the jungle flavors lemon and the flavora lime. Like there's similar to those, but nothing
Yep.
like Buddha's.
The closest thing to Buddha's would be that new zesty lemon, and it's still not.
Yeah.
It's like some of the vape trains we've talked about. We can't just one-on-one replace them. It's just not replacement. All the like coffee liqueur. What are you going to replace that with? What do we have? We have a couple of attempts at coffee liqueur type flavorings, but they're not good.
And
Not like theirs.
When you make like something creamy, like dessert like, and you mix the coffee liqueur with the whiskey cream, oh.
Yep.
Oh.
I know.
All
right, one more for Cassie here. Making me hungry, Steve-O. Thirsty, actually.
That's
Hey,
what we do
Fitty.
here.
So this
That's about lemon yum.
This is the one that Take Me to the Sea made. I swapped out a couple of the chocolates for my preferred chocolate to try it. So I switched the the dessert chocolate for the chocolate dark from Noms at 1%.
Oh my
And then
god.
I switched out the chocolate mousse from VTA for the SSA.
Oh my god, this is so weird, girl, because I got a chocolate damn recipe my damn self I want to share too. Wow. Okay. I
That's
thought
okay.
I was gonna be
She
different.
she just wanted to make sure I wouldn't vape it, so she took one weird chocolate in there and added another weird chocolate. And then she added another one. But then to make to rub it in my face, she added a chocolate I do like better than the other one. Okay, I see how you did this. Yes, okay.
Then SSA clotted cream at 1.5, pudding milk chocolate from Wonder Flavor at 2, super sweet cap at 1. I think I used the Perlum, but that's okay. Ultimate biscuit from Jungle Flavor at 2, vanilla pudding Flavora at 1, and whipped cream SSA at 1. I mean, this
At 2.
recipe was
You have it at
freaking
2.
delicious.
You have it at 2.
Yeah. Good whipped cream. At 1 at 2.
Oh, the total was 1. Whoops. My eyes are not doing good right now. Okay, sorry, my bad.
Was that the picture from hers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah,
it,
it's
it was
everything.
delicious. I like
Inside.
those 2 chocolates a little bit better than the one she had, so I wanted to just play with it a little bit.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Damn, see, I need that picture for my recipe too.
This picture. Isn't that a nice picture of a chocolate cake? That is yummy looking,
Well.
isn't it?
Hey, take me to see Hippie needs your picture.
Hippie wants permission to use your pictures.
Mine
And
tastes
then-
pretty damn close to what that picture it looks like too.
Hey, Bob, I'll share it, but you're going over it.
Oh,
Oh my god.
You ready, Bob?
It's called Blue
damn.
Balls.
That's so
Well, that
cool.
would be an improvement over this name.
I thought I was gonna be special tonight and only have the only one with a chocolate recipe, for God's sake. And look at y'all.
I saw you.
Yeah, all right.
Here we go, Bobby.
It's the 100th episode, so you know I had to make a blue raz lemonade. I'm still trying to get down that perfect one for direct lung / RDL. I have my MTL one that's amazing, but it doesn't translate perfectly like I want it to. So I made blue liquid sex. Blue raz flavora at 1.5, blue raz raw from Swaggy at 1. Sweetened coolant to taste. Lemon drop cap at 1. Lemonade LA. Fuck that company. Good lemonade still. 4%.
Hi, Lorenz only.
Sour ball candy, Wonder Flavors at 1.2. And yeah, that's it. Then you get a picture and some tunage.
Nice poolside picture.
Yeah.
What we got here? Something like me? Oh, that's the thing. Yep. Okay.
That guy's that's
Yeah, that guy's good. He's good.
That's one of his originals,
Clafford.
and
Clafford.
that song's fantastic. Give it a listen. Good tunage.
Don't tell
Yep.
me what to do, Bob.
Yo, I'll fucking tell you what to do. I know
Do it already, John.
You're too busy chasing that nut.
What? You're a
Don't even ask.
weirdo.
He doesn't. What the fuck?
I'll grab mine quick and then let Hippie finish it off instead of me. So I just pulled out one of my old goodies that I really love. Blackberry Custard V3. Blackberry from Cap at 2. Blackberry VSO at 3.5. Custard VSO at 2. Custard Premium. FA at 2. French Vanilla Thick at 1. Wonder Flavors. Huckleberry VSO 1.5. Super Sweet from Cap at 1. And Vanilla Pudding Flavora at 2. And I literally can't get enough of it. This is actually one that I vaped. Probably vaped about 300-400 milliliters this, and I don't usually get a chance to do that with the shows, but I have. And it's a saying adapted here just because I had to adapt the bottle size because I think I still had it as a third.
Bob, wish your dad a happy birthday from all of us.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I will.
Yes, please do.
Nice. So-
Yeah, that
Anyone have a flavor mix go from clear to cloudy when you add your super sweet from Capella? Any
Yeah, yeah,
workarounds?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, because you added a
Yep.
lot. That's why it'll clear up.
Yeah, it'll
No,
settle
Mal
down.
asked. Mal asked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It-
it's it could be from the citric acid that's in the super sweet.
Yeah, it
Just
is.
shake it up, it'll be good.
Yeah, it'll settle.
Or
down.
let it, or
want
let
a
it
true
sit. It'll clear up.
a true workaround. That sounds crazy, but a true workaround is get Perlum instead.
If you enjoy tasting
no-
dirt, go for it.
Well, you're
I
the
like
only
it.
you're literally the only person I know that tastes dirt from Perlum, though. So at least I
I
know
don't-
the rate is low.
I don't taste any difference between
You know,
Capella and Pure.
I can only do
Perlum.
it like single flavor testing if I try the two in with a single flavor test, or if I test them actually, I can taste it slightly. It's not even noticeable.
If I'm mixing for direct lung or restricted direct lung, I use either Cap Super Sweet or I use one of the Ricks, the Sugar Daddies,
They're good.
either the regular or the cool. If I'm mixing MTL, I only use Swaggy Sweetener. Those are the three that I stick to. I own literally damn near every sweetener imaginable, and those are the only three that I stick to.
Hey, you know what's
They're what
funny?
works for me.
I was missing the Ricks. It's coming.
Yeah, they're good, man. They're
good.
good sweeteners.
I don't think they use them as much as I should because they're really good, but I recommend them.
Yeah, I'd highly recommend them. Be
Take
careful
advantage
because
of
they're. Be careful buying them from untrusted sources, though, because there are clones of them out there.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Take advantage of the codes in chats. If you have a question on the codes, always go to advocateforliberty.com. It'll have all the codes right there handy for you. And
I always
clickable link.
forget about that.
But I just used it last night. So not the codes Bob's putting in chat. They won't work.
Apple.
Affable.
I gotcha.
But yeah, I used mine last night and I spent way too much money on flavorings as usual. And I still didn't get as many as I wanted.
Dude, I feel I'm an asshole because there's definitely somebody that watches this show that
And
goes,
uses that
"Oh,
too.
fucking awesome coupon codes," and they try putting in AARP 15. It's not working.
You are an asshole, Bob.
We just had to do Dave just helped me with the conversion rate because when I ordered from Noms yesterday, I realized that I don't even know how much money I spent because it was in pounds, not in ink. They don't have the conversion like DIY Canada has a conversion button.
No, they don't. I had to pull one up online to know when I did mine.
I will say the new system
daily too.
Not having PayPal is a little bit more of a pain in the butt. You might have to contact your bank or whatever to get it approved, which I did have to do.
Authorize overseas purchase.
Yeah, to authorize overseas purchases. But they're not an unsafe site. So I'd vouch for that. They don't use
No,
it.
and they sent me like 3 emails immediately thanking me
to
for
test.
ordering, and here's your tracking number information, and we'll ship it right out, and blah, blah, blah.
All right, did you get free shipping? Because I did get free shipping. How did I get free shipping from there? I'm not sure.
You're Tim.
Yeah, you're Tim.
Well, I'm wondering if
You're
that might have been
special.
maybe I did get something, I think, but it also might have been because I spent a fuck of a lot of money.
That
You
Maybe
only,
why.
you only spent
5
half of
million
what I spent,
flavor.
so and I didn't get free shipping.
After you reach a certain amount of flavorings, like 5 million or something, they probably start sending you free shipping.
I did a lot. Let's just say I took advantage of that clearance tab for anything that might be coming up in the future.
I did too.
Ever.
Yeah, they just pity you because you live in Vermont. So let's give them free
Like
shipping.
your dad.
You're not wrong, Dave. You're not wrong.
You're a dick. Oh
I mean, I don't live in Pennsylvania. They might just give me like money back for shipping, but
No, that's Canada.
Hey,
Blame Canada.
maybe where Paul lives, where Dave lives, they charge double.
But he can't pick on you for being from
$34,000 because it's in
Canada, eh?
Canadian, Dave.
well,
Oh,
take
makes
a
sense.
deep breath because you're not going to have fresh air very long. Enjoy it.
Are you burning up there again?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Paul sending smoke signals down to me.
Yep.
Season started, man.
Fucking what? Paul get his phone taken away, so he's trying to send his nudie pictures to Hanky across the pond.
Well, I can tell you this: I can't share Hanky's recipe because he never made it public, so he's gonna have to do it.
Hanky, you bitch.
Here he comes.
Hanky didn't make it. You know who else left the recipe private? He's in the corner. Not from Canada.
Who's in the corner? Me? Am I in the corner?
Kinda. Sort of. Not really. No, Hippie. Hippie left his private too. Hanky didn't make a recipe. I'm picking on him.
public now.
It is public now?
Yeah.
Now you make it public, damn it.
Well, I was waiting on it
Did this
to
die
clear
on
up.
me
I can
again?
share it.
You can share it if you want.
Okay.
Did Hippie Vapes make another Roll Tide recipe?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me get this crap correct here. There. New computer and shit.
Hanky and his privates. They aren't very private. Hankies aren't very
All
private.
right. This one has been steeping for 8 months.
God.
Holy shit.
Holy
Is that
shit.
all? Is that all?
Holy shit.
You
Is it finally
fucking-
good though?
What'd you do? Bury it in the garden and forget about it?
Is it like a century egg or what?
Yeah.
It only takes 8 months.
All right. Chocolate cheesecake version 420. I don't know why I called it that.
It sucked that bad off.
Gee, I
the
wonder
shake
why you
it?
did 420. I don't know.
All right.
Wouldn't
Bavarian
know.
cream, TPA 1%. Cheesecake graham crust, TPA 3. Cheesecake, TPA
Yep, makes sense. I'd
at-
bury that shit in the yard too.
at 3.
I knew Bob would say something.
I knew it would. Yep.
Fucking
Chocolate raw.
hazmat suit.
Chocolate raw VSO at 1. Graham cracker flavor west at 1.5. Ice cream dark chocolate wonder flavors at 1. New York cheesecake Capella at 3. Super sweet Capella at 1/2. And whipped cream SSA at 1. I don't have a picture of anything just yet, but this is really, really freaking tasty. It's not dry. It's a really nice chocolatey. The cheesecake didn't come through as strong, you know. So I guess because it's been steeping for 8 months. I mean, but still, you still get a little cheesy note. But yeah, all around, the graham cracker is just awesome. I mean, just the right amount and everything for that graham cracker from Flavor West, just perfect.
This doesn't work.
With the cheesecake graham crust also, I mean, it was just perfect. So yeah, this one turned out actually really, really tasty. Really does.
Tim, you're a jerk.
Anybody y'all want to mix that up? It's really good. No kidding.
So after a 240-day steep,
Nah, I think it'd be good after about 21 days. What I put on there is 21-day steep.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a really, really good one. It's not dry. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you make a chocolate vape and it's kind of dry. You get this dry note.
Oh, there are some chocolates that are very drying. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, this one you don't get none of that. It's, you know, flavorful. It's not too heavy on the palate to where you can just keep vaping it all day. It's a nice little all-day vape.
Just because Bob's looking that way, and I know he wants to ask a question, does it taste like blue raz? Because now he's out.
Well, no, I said I'd say dump this in the toilet, but I wouldn't treat my toilet that bad.
That's why I said he's a dick.
Yep.
Yeah, don't worry. I put it. I put
I'm
it in
sure it's
chat.
a good recipe after 3 years.
I put it in chat. I put
Don't
do
worry,
not.
hippie.
I put it in chat. Do not.
Bottle's gonna fucking
vape.
disintegrate before you can vape this.
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Bob's the
war-
only one in the Western Hemisphere that doesn't like TPA cheesecake.
Yeah,
You're covered.
the only one.
So I did
Right.
put the disclaimer in chat for you, hippie. Do not vape this a day before 8 months deep, or it just doesn't work. Got
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
Wow.
that's just a silly question, Fitty.
Yeah, VG. Can you just send
You know what's weird about that question? There is a possibility you probably could. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could.
Yeah, if it was all BG suspended.
Well, think about the OGs. Baggy's OGs. You can push them up 20%. Put 5 flavorings in there. It's gonna be a bit throaty because you have no VG to cut it down. But I mean, back in the day, they did max PG mixes. Remember, Bob?
Hmm?
Remember when those?
Oh my
I
God,
was
Bob.
busy answering things.
Remember those really max PG mixes, nasty ones back in the day with the throat hit they could kill an
Dude,
elephant.
that's all they fucking had was 100% PG. They didn't even know what VG was back then. And the wicking holes were so fucking tiny, it wouldn't matter. You couldn't fit
There's
anything.
another way. There's another way you could do that too and get away with it. What if you use the VGs from like the ones that Steven uses all the time? You could even add your VG that way if you worked it out right. Because those are high percenters too. So you could kind of get away with that.
Oh my God.
It would be tricky.
Just buy
It'd be
commercial liquid if you're at that fucking point.
I mean, you could do it. Now, would I recommend it? No. You know that, Fitty. I would not recommend it, but it could be done.
Advice, Bob.
Hey, look, the stuff was oh man, I remember I remember those damn remember the blues when they first came out?
Dunkin' Honey's a good sub for VG. Fucking right.
But he's not talking about the flavoring.
The soap. Just add the soap in.
He just has gallons of milk and honey to drink on a daily basis.
Oh God.
No, it was my first liquid. Chinese liquid, 2007.
I
Fucking
remember
48
vaping one of those.
milligram, 100%
Ugh.
PG. I said, if
Oh,
I
God.
didn't die from vaping, nobody will.
Yeah, but you used to have an opera singer's voice. Listen to you now.
Yeah.
No, my voice has always been like this.
I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, Bob, I'm
No,
sorry.
but you know what? All kidding aside, I remember trying one of those liquids back in the day, and it literally felt like my throat was like I had a bullet through my throat. It was that bad. Like, it was
My throat
painful.
actually, Dave, that's why I had to quit vaping back then. My throat actually closed up on me. I had to be rushed to the
Ugh.
hospital.
Fuck.
I found out I was allergic to insanely high amounts of PG. And probably basically drinking 48 milligram liquid for months at a time, you know, that probably didn't help either.
Also, be aware there are quite a few people that are allergic to higher percentage.
Oh yeah,
PG
when
mixes.
I start sneezing, 3 sneezes back to back, bum 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 bum, then it goes away for a while.
You sound like a mouse.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if it's hereditary.
Oh shit, I do 60-40.
Trying to figure out the mouse sneeze is hereditary, the multiple mouse sneeze.
Is that what you
Every
use, Bob?
time I step out the door, I just
60-40
immediately
for
start
MTL
sneezing.
stuff. Yep.
And she sounds like a mouse squeaking.
Into
Run
sunlight.
70-30 and
Yeah,
everything. just
every time I get in sun, I immediately just start
Yeah,
sneezing.
sunlight it's a thing. It makes people sneeze.
70-30 for all my regular liquid, Steven, but for my MTL stuff and pod stuff, I always
yeah.
do 60-40.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Oh,
have any
God.
idea.
But even that is brutal. That's brutal.
Okay, and
Yeah, see, I don't do nothing but drip, so that's why I do like 80-20 mixes, you know, all the time.
Yeah, I
Me
made
too.
20.
Ugh.
Yeah.
70-30 I do quite often now, but
Yeah.
that's
When
I do 70-30 just so I can literally put it in any fucking thing I feel.
that's why I do it.
like.
That's
When I-
exactly why I do it too.
I
Bob.
have so many RDAs and RTAs and tanks and I have old shit too with tiny wicking holes that I
Oh,
like using
I
every
wanna-
once in a while.
I want to also congratulate 100th episode happened, but we also had another thing. Well, and especially considering some aftermath stuff that's sad. But to begin with,
Fuck.
I've been vaping on that for 2 weeks, so you're welcome, Pugs. I helped you win your contest just by sheer fact I was vaping it for 2 weeks now. Yorkshire Sipper won over at the UK, and you know, as weird as it is, you guys know I killed 101 Strawberry Jam, and I killed freaking what is it?
Mom and Pops.
Mom and Pops. So apparently I made fluid vapor win. I'm just a weird coincidence. But no, it's funny that I was vaping on that the last 2 weekends and taking apart the nuances more because I've had more time to spend with it while I was vaping at work and breaking it down. And then they won with it. Plus, if anybody didn't see their booth, like set up like a bar, that was the most
amazing.
beautiful booth I've ever seen. I don't know how they didn't win.
Idea, dude.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool.
He handmade that bar. Handmade the bar.
Wow. Who, Pugs?
Pugs.
Jesus.
Pugs is quite handy, actually. Yeah, that was gorgeous. Like I really would love to sat there at that one just all day, just relax.
Yeah.
A good idea. So the
Bob,
sign
you're
said wick,
such an
wick, liquor.
asshole.
But yeah, and but on a sad note, if anyone wants to send a little love Pug's way, Team Pug's way, his he got home and they had to put down his pug.
That
Wasn't
sucks.
doing well when he left, and then got back was even worse.
My brother
but-
had a pug too.
I know how that
They live-
happens.
They
The
don't live
dog I
very
got
long,
him
do they?
after.
And plus, he
She
he
lived
got,
to be like 13, dude. She
got
was old.
stressed out with him being gone too. It doesn't help, but it's unfortunate. But yeah,
She always used to
love his
steal
life.
my mom's cigarettes out of her fucking purse and
got
sit
mine
there and
right
chew
here.
on them.
If anyone's been watching long enough on this show, you know how much of a bleeding heart most of us are with animals. Virtually all of us. Even Steve-O, who gets in a fight daily with his cat.
Yeah.
My
Usually
picture
hourly.
on ELR is
She's
my
gonna be
dog.
super happy when my son gets back here.
Then she'll leave you alone. Oop.
I got like 6 recipes pulled up, but I don't want to get too deep into too many.
Oh,
because I don't know.
have fun with them.
Figure out the lip.
I mean, I'd love to see them.
She's just gonna get a round
them-
trip here, and I'll
Now we're
send her half
Hollywood
the money
Squares.
when she gets.
Cassie is
back.
all in.
Adam. Yeah.
Huh?
Mhm.
I was gonna send her one, but
Yeah,
Dave, you're my center square right now.
That's it.
Yep, mine too, dude. You're in the middle.
Am I really? Oh
Yeah.
crap!
Yeah.
I'm all in.
On
I'm
Zoom.
all in.
I
On
just
Zoom.
changed it so I'm center square though.
but I did.
yeah. It
pretty
depends
much-
on who you're at. For the stream, though, I'll say Cassie's center square with that 100, which is
You can
perfect.
also freely drag them around to whatever order you like.
Yep.
Mhm.
At least on PC.
Yeah, the Zoom. Yeah.
Okay. So
Fun rearranging.
Mayo said they're
Move it
waiting for
around.
somebody to come up with a taco and a cheeseburger recipe.
Whoa.
And since
that's-
Rocky's here, I wanted to point that out because he's our savory dude. So
Yeah.
The problem with Swaggy's
I don't-
beef is it's more like bouillon. It's not like full on heavy like burger.
Yeah,
That
it's
one-on-one has
consomme.
It's good though. It's
burger.
tasty though.
No,
Actually,
Bet you one-on-one has a burger flavor. They have everything else. So
well, Rocky probably has
FA's
it. Though.
Kitchen line might have it as well.
They don't have a
That-
ground
That
beef.
was the norm. Yep.
They have steak and like boiled beef and shit, but there's not like a ground beef from Flavor Art.
No, they don't.
No, unfortunately. Trust me. I wish
Their,
they
their
did.
kitchen line. You looked at their kitchen line a
Hey,
couple times.
flavor
Yeah, we were looking
bending.
at their kitchen line for all the crazy shit because I was like, which ones can you actually vape? Because Flavor Art still has a pizza flavoring, but it's oil based. Can't vape it.
Ah.
Because I would fucking love a pizza vape.
didn't Swaggy have a recipe for a pizza pop or something?
He
Like that?
has the he
Yeah, he
had
was
the
trying to remake
Phantom ravioli, the old the
yeah,
Phantom. I have it up
Giancarlo's
here.
Phantom ravioli. I have some Phantom ravioli.
I have it here.
But I'm savoring it because you can't make it anymore because it has 2 flavorings that don't exist anymore. TPA pizza and Cap's crispy bacon do not exist anymore.
Wow.
Ode to
Yeah.
Phantom.
He never even sent that. I never even got to try that shit. And I
It's not
actually,
bad.
I actually tried the original and it was around for Armageddon.
Oh man, I could
Okay.
go for some pizza combos right now.
Ode to Phantom is not an offensive flavor. It's just
Armageddon.
different, but it's not offensive. It's actually quite interesting. It was supposed to make a change or something to it, I thought, and then I never saw him make a change. So I never got a copy of a change.
Yes.
So I did drop one in the chat. To
I
start
see that.
with.
now.
That's what Phantom ravioli tasted like. Straight up. Pizza combos.
I'm gonna share it.
Pizza rolls.
That looks good. Steve.
Out of juice.
Got my
Taco
favorite
Bueno,
pineapple
there
in
you
it.
Go.
Why? Where you guys all went? That's weird. Oh, there we go. All right. So the pineapple meringue V2. This is one of my favorite, like most recent ones. It spawned from the F episode, which originally had like fresh pineapple in it and like French vanilla from Noms, but I played around with it a little bit because it was so close and it was delicious. The French vanilla had to come out initially, and I took that out of the V1, but this is where it ended up. Flapper pie from Wonder Flavors at 2.5%. Lemon meringue pie noms at 2%. Meringue from Wonder Flavors at 1%. Pineapple Inawera at 2%. Sugarloaf pineapple VTA at 2%. Super sweet cap at 0.5%. And toasted coconut cheesecake perillum at 2%. And this this version tastes exactly what I was looking for. The original one was more toasty meringue centered, you know what I mean? But I just wanted to swap out and put in a more powerhouse of a pineapple and really pump that top tart note up. And it's really what I would imagine, you know, a pineapple meringue pie would taste like just making like a lemon meringue pie, but instead of lemon, pineapple. Just very tart pineapple. And after it steeps, it needs about 5 weeks minimum, or 5 weeks, yeah, 5 days minimum. But like I would give it the full week for that really nice toasty meringue and that little, that little bit of creaminess from the toasted coconut cheesecake to really all balance out. And it's just delicious. I am really enjoying this one. This is one of my most recent favorites. And it spawned from just playing around with F concentrates, but I swapped a few things around and made something that I've really been enjoying these past couple weeks.
Missing that damn
Delicious.
Nice,
Yeah.
buddy.
I'm really happy that the show, even though I didn't get you there, got you started on that train too. That always makes me.
Yeah. And I'd be willing to bet that you could sub the lemon meringue tart in there.
Probably.
Hey, Eddie.
What's up, Addie?
Hey, Addie.
Just
Hi,
Big Daddy.
super delicious.
that totally wasn't typing. God damn it.
For Daddy Addy.
Rocky dropped Taco
have
Bueno
two.
and
I have two
Jerry
of 'em.
chicken and biscuit.
Don't be
And
fooled by
apparently
Taco
one on
Bueno.
one has pizza flavor.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that. I said I'm brave, but I tried to be brave, but I don't know about that. I would probably try it anyway because I'm just foolish. But yeah. But here we go. We got cream cheese, chimichangas.
That shit,
Taco
that
Bueno.
vape is fire, by the way. I've made that.
I remember this one, Adam. You made this one right away.
I made that, and I made the apple.
Apple
I
fritter
don't
one.
remember.
Or whatever,
Yeah, it was like a
apple
Mexican
tortas?
apple.
The apple taquitos or
chimichanga
something like that?
motherfucker. Yeah, taquitos. Yeah, I made both of those. They're both really good.
We got butter VSO 1.5. You already got a good start here. Cinnamon Danish swirl from Cap at 1, especially right there with the butter. You already got a winner. Milk and honey flow 4.26. Hey, work with that. Pie crust 101 at 1.5. Starch base for at 0.2. See, that's what I got used to using at Foods Rockies recipes, down low like that, just for a little bit of mouthfeel. Sweet cream TPA at 1. Sweetener from Flavor West at 1.04. Vanilla custard cheesecake 101 at 2.5. And Zapola a 1. Yeah.
See, I like that. It's using a lot of older flavors too.
It is. It is a lot of older flavors and
Mhm.
fried cream cheese, chimichangas.
I like that.
Faction. It made it for the crossover show. See, another one inspired by a show, and I like this. Looks really good. Crossover flavors. Just yum. That looks
Pictures
delicious.
making me hungry.
It is. That actually looks like I would eat those, even if they're bad for me. And then he's got Jerry. Just Jerry. Got biscuit flavored jungle at 2. Buttercream
Jerry
from
was
Cap
a race
at
car
0.5.
driver.
Buttermilk from Wonder Flavors at 1. See it? We don't use that much. It actually is a good flavor in a mix. Single flavor test is not yummy. Deep fried pastry dough Wonder Flavors at 0.5. Fried chicken 1-on-1 at 1. Of course. What are you gonna do without fried chicken in your vape? Golden syrup VTA at 0.5. Juicy lemon from Cap at 0.25. Milk and honey flavora surprise at 0.5. Sriracha 1-on-1 at 0.2. Because yeah, you got to have a little Dave in your vape. And whipped cream 1-on-1 0.5. Dave, do you have any of these sriracha flavors or anything? Because it seems like you would actually enjoy them.
Little Dave in your vape would be a baguette flavor. Okay.
Jerry, I remember this because that picture looks delicious.
And
Who was it that used to have these little ones?
6-foot baguette popped out.
Wasn't it KFC that had these little bite things, those little like southern fried chicken bites with that like spicy
Mustard or whatever.
mustard sauce or whatever? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Steven.
Yeah.
Those were delicious. And that's what that reminds me of. It's like, oh, brings me to that. It's like, those were good. They were oily as hell and terrible for you, but they tasted good.
I kind of miss KFC because once in a while I just really want some good fried chicken and I don't want to have to cook it. But I can't go to the one here. I just won't.
Said you were looking
Yo,
for
they
good
are
fried
so
chicken.
fucking expensive.
Yeah, and it's not good chicken either.
You
Not the
buy
same anymore.
the
Hormone
family meal
inflated
anymore, and
fucking
it's $80.
These chickens have 40 wings and 40 legs. That's all there is. That's why it's very low bust meat.
Hey, at least they've never served me paper in a burger, okay?
Hey, you got a free burger out of that. Well, no, not really, not a free burger, but you have free dessert out of that, and they
Oh,
comped your
I got
meal
free
for you.
burger.
You did get a free meal,
Wonder
and they were
Applebee's is
really nice
closing.
about it. And they put up with us staying an extra long time visiting because your aunt just wanted to visit for like hours.
Coca-Cola
That's
ad.
because she loves me.
We're not kicking y'all out, but can y'all move to the bar?
Yeah, but here's the thing: I ordered mine. He goes, "Would you like your burger well done or a little pink?" I said, "As pink as you can make it." Okay, mine comes well done. Hers is pink.
Well, the second one was pink and so loaded with sauce.
Your
like,
first one still had more pink than mine did. But,
you couldn't see it in the paper.
watch her. She's like biting it. I thought it was either really stringy cheese or something was weird until I saw the paper rip. I go, I
And
snickered.
of course, my aunt, she goes, I really need to take a picture of you trying to bite into this burger because it's like this fucking tall. And so she's snapping a picture of me struggling to take a bite of this burger that doesn't fit in my mouth and I can't pull it away.
I was crossing my fingers. She had video of that because that would have been epic if it was video. It's not picture.
She never sent me the picture she took either, little turd bucket. I'm going to have to message her.
Probably on Facebook.
No, she didn't post them. I looked.
There's
Little
so
red
many things I
baguette.
could say here,
Oh,
but I'm
baguette.
just gonna keep my mouth shut.
What is that one?
Better, Bob.
Okay, Cuz was here today delivering stuff.
Yeah, and
Well,
I walked out the door and said, "Hey, cuz," and he just gave me a big grin. Up top,
Well,
of the
and then
mail guy.
he's having a discussion with the mail guy about delivery sizes of the trucks. Mail guy got here at the same time with another delivery. Little Red Baguette by Benny's Cafe. This was made for Benny's show. Benet 1-on-1 at 2. Biscuit in aware at 0.5. Cornbread 1-on-1 at 2. Meringue FA at 0.5. New York Cheesecake Pearl at 1.5. Okay. Shisha Strawberry and aware at 1. Strawberry Cheesecake Wonder Flavors at 2. I'm just trying to think the way through flavors. Okay, so you're making a really like layered crusty like to it, right? Pictures?
Looks good.
Picture. Does.
Wish I had that.
Biscuit with a
baguette.
cornbread. Yeah. No, you don't. No, you don't.
There's no pictures.
wish
of
you
the,
had
Rocky
this one.
Liquid Company.
You wish you had this one.
You're such a
Little
butthole.
room.
The Saluba Rome one's really good. Expensive though. Expensive. Super expensive. You think we pick on medicine flower being expensive? You know what? That Saluba Rome is just bad, especially with how hard it is to get.
All right, I
And
won't
then
buy
you
the
gotta get in
flavors
10
either.
mils.
Sucks to be them.
They're on their way now.
Don't get the mystery flavors from Noms with those. I'm warning you now. I didn't get out of the whole 6 we got. They all suck. They're all disgusting.
I don't do mystery anything.
There
Yeah,
you go,
no.
Bob.
Mystery flavors mean this is what we got left that we couldn't sell because it sucked too
Yep.
bad.
I like being
Thanks
surprised.
to
Anna,
thanks
oh my
to
God.
thanks
Sorry, a
to
mystery.
Dutch.
Nothing. I'll be able to
Really,
pull up
shout
the
out
recipe later.
Duchess for liking that liquid and me coming up with that recipe for him, because that recipe is fantastic. And I never would have put those two things together. Never.
Blackcurrant lemonade.
Oh, look at that.
Apple
Look at that.
blackcurrant
Buster
lemonade.
Bells.
Wow. Interesting.
I made a Bob type of recipe the other night.
Oh, so you
fuck
named it something
yeah.
really dirty?
No, it's named Boys in the Hood, but boysen like boysenberry.
Yep. Hell yeah.
It's like a boysenberry lemonade.
Fuck yeah.
Missed opportunity, right, Bob? Should have been boys in the butt or something like that. I mean,
Yeah. Tim loves boys sucking
told
on
you.
his berries.
I friggin'
Yeah.
told you. Told you. You couldn't resist.
Yeah. No, well, I just because it's got it uses
Boys in the hoods. Yep.
boysenberry, raspberry, VSO blackberry, Inawera raspberry.
Is that the one from Duchess Coils one? Yep. He really did like this recipe.
I love that recipe. I've mixed
Dutch
it like
Coles
12
signature
times.
apple blackcurrant lemonade. Apple
I've
VSO
mixed
at
it
Sounds
2.
12
delicious.
times.
Yeah.
Blackcurrant VSO at 1.2. Blackcurrant Inawera 1.5. Blue Sand Citron 0.25. We just talked about that. A real replacement. WS 23.5. Fuji Apple FA at 1.5. Lemonade from Florida's. Make you feel better, Bob. At 3, since that was your recipe. FA Polar Blast at 0.5 and Super Sweet Cap at 0.25. Yeah, it looks yummy. It looks really yummy.
I'm gonna head downstairs. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right, you
so
go
they
deal
don't-
with
They
your.
don't have to wait to get in the building.
Hey, Bob, why do you mix the two coolants together?
Exhale.
Inhale and
WS
exhale.
23 cools on the inhale, Polar Blast cools on the exhale. You put them together, you get coolant throughout the whole thing.
Gotcha. See, I never was the coolant type of person, you know. I just started playing with them just recently, you know. And
Yeah,
I've
they're
got
nice. Even if
Polar
people
Blast.
don't like a cold mix, which for me, I mix a lot of beverages, and I can't vape a hot a lemonade without coolant because it just throws my mind into a mind fuck. It tastes like hot lemon water.
Hippie, did
So
you just
I
call
put
Bob
coolant in it.
cool?
Yeah.
I put coolant in it, and it
Oh.
makes it cold. You can put a drop or two even into your custards. You can put a drop or two even into your custards, or I like a drop or two of WS-23 in my lemon bakeries. And it just smooths everything out. It does something. It takes out those sharp notes a lot of the time too. You won't even get cool out of it. You won't even get any coolness out of it. You use a drop.
All right, Steven, go over this thing because this looks delicious.
Here, I'm gonna share. Oh, you got it.
You're
or
gonna
you-
share? I have it, but I can let you have it. You go ahead. Got it.
Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Hang on. What happened? There we go.
We can all see
You
it.
broke it.
We can.
Yeah,
we
no,
can
I
all
don't know.
see it.
My computer went
The
stupid.
fuck, Steven?
I broke it. All right, yeah. So
Looks-
this is no. Okay. So this is these two. I've got like 3 or 4 of them in here, but this one's I got 2 of them that are steeped and they've changed a lot. They're really good. So this apple banana cupcakes is like you were saying, the VG flavors you could push way up. So this is the banana real flavors VG version, 4%. Cake batter VG from real flavors at 4%. Frosting from Vivora at 1. The Fuji apple from Flavor Art at 2%. Soft banana mulberry at 3%. Sweetness from Flavora at 0.5. Vanilla swirl DPA at 2. And yellow cake from Flavor Jungle at 2%. Jungle flavor, Flavor Jungle, whatever. It's really good. Now, when I made this originally, it was okay off the shake. It was all right, and I baked about half of the bottle, and then I set it to the side. You know, and like everything else, I got a whole shelf of stuff up here that just sits. But I just like today, I was like, damn, what am I going to put in for tonight's show? And so I tried vaping this off. I dripped it on my dripper, and it's really good now. So I don't know. The same thing I did that with that one, and I did it with
Probably because that VG, real flavors took a while to steep.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, a lot of those flavors take like a month to
I don't
steep.
know how to switch screens from that without just closing it. So I'll just close it.
Right
Did
at
it
the
move?
top, it'll say end sharing.
He was trying to switch to the different
Did it
tab
close?
of the other mess. Yep, it's closed.
Okay. Oh, I had my Zoom screen in the fucking way.
Yeah, that Mullenberry soft banana is good, especially if you don't use it too high. I don't know the only one I don't know in there is I don't know that real flavors, but
Yeah, it's
but even if it were banana candy, would be fine in that recipe. It wouldn't matter. It'd be delicious. A yellow cake's gonna tame it quite a bit.
get this
The
back.
flavor jungle yellow cake is that like oily like note to it. It's perfect to go. Give you almost a banana bread feel without the spice.
Okay, go back here, back in here. Sorry, this got all screwed up. Okay, share this one. There we go. And this is the other one that I let steep. It's a caramel butterscotch pecan cake. This one's really good too. I can't tell which one of them is better, but it's butter pecan from Flavor West at 4%, butterscotch real flavors at 8%, cake batter from real flavors at 5%, caramel butter from Wonder Flavors at 1.5, frosting from Favora at 1, Tahitian vanilla cream Wonder Flavors at 2, and then that same yellow cake from Flavor Jungle at 2%. That Tahitian vanilla cream right here, that stuff is so strong, dude. I'm scared to use it every time I use it, but it works really good in this recipe. It doesn't take over.
Yeah, Flavor West butter pecan is amazing. You could put that in damn near anything, and it's gonna come.
So I think I put 5-day steep time on all of these.
Pecan, yeah.
And
Pecan.
I'm thinking they've set up here for 2 weeks, so I don't know if I need to change this steep time day to 14 days.
Hippie's gonna reach through the screen and strangle you.
The whole reason I said pecan.
Pecan. Pecan. Pecan.
Well,
You get this pecan off my dick.
Hope it wasn't like one of those inward trap things. I mean, that's gonna be more interesting than something about Mary's situation.
In the zipper.
Yeah, if you're
I've
gonna
had
be-
that happen.
Oh, I got one.
Fucking traumatizing.
Rocky's got Rockstar candy here. Boysenberry raspberry, Wonder Flavors at 1. Candy stick, Wonder Flavors at 3. Lemon orange rice candy, Wonder Flavors at 1. Sour blue raspberry, Wonder Flavors at 6. Sweetener from Wonder Flavors at 0.7. That's right, this is off the Wonder Flavors page. That's what's all Wonder Flavors. But steep time 5 days. Sweet, sour, tangy, tart, tangy. There's all these things and more. Flavor is perfect. Use when you're in the mood to rock. Anyway. I don't feel like I might have had that one. I might have mixed that. That's 2022. I think I might have mixed that one.
Pecan.
Exactly.
Pecan.
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 Pecan. You know why it's pecan? Because I was a Star Trek fan. Pecan.
That's where mine lives. Like a pecan.
Pecan.
The Wrath of Pecan.
Yeah, Wrath of Pecan.
Like Tupac-on.
Tupac-on. Tupac-on, that's a totally different thing. That's like a rap video in outer space, man.
Pigs in space.
100 episodes and a ton of flavor. Okay, so I'm going to do this real quick and show this. This is what I am super freaking impressed with. Okay. You look here. We have 924 tagged recipes. There's at least 700 of those I could vape as an ADV. Very few, and those are just mostly personal taste ones. It's not like they're bad. That is a lot of really good recipes, and they've only been getting better with 924 tagged recipes.
I just
you don't
figured out
even
you could do
fucking
that
tag your own.
And I know I don't. I purposely don't tag my own because it sounds weird, but it's because I don't want to celebrate my mixes on there. I want to celebrate everyone else's.
It's understandable, but you're a
Greedy.
big part of this. You're a big part of this show, obviously, and you mix on the show, so your recipe should be on there.
People want to see your stuff.
I
too.
know. I know. I like advertising everybody else's. I like seeing everybody else's and celebrate everyone else's accomplishment.
So if Tim wasn't such an asshole, there'd be like fucking
There we
1,200 recipes on there.
I just
Yeah.
figured out you could do that the other day and put the AAFL up there and it would pull up all this stuff. I was like, oh, fuck.
Well, you
So-
figure I probably have about an average about one per episode because there's some episodes I had 2 or 3 and some I didn't do. Very few I didn't do. We're coming up on 200 episodes, so it'd be up there by a couple hundred.
I just kept searching
Yeah,
individually.
about
for each one of y'all.
1,200, I'd say. I think there's about 1,200 recipes in total.
So, I mean, that's pretty damn impressive. I can't believe how much. And look at him. Look at the first page. Is there anything on that first page? Okay, well, look now. I mean, escaped Bob's names, but that does look like a good recipe. Guys, this all look good.
Oh, who
Names
didn't? Who
aside.
wouldn't want to? Who wouldn't want to vape blue liquid sex? That just like I saw that in the store.
That
I'd
sounds
buy
like that sounds like the
bottles.
ectoplasm from Paul's hot tub. I'm sorry, it doesn't sound delicious. Blue ectoplasm. Okay. Milk and honey custard. That looked actually really good. That was well put together. Dave's look good. I mean, these are all really good. And that's just for today. Go back, that green tea froyo. That was interesting. And it looked delicious. Grape jam pudding pie, grape gum job,
Very
Steve-O.
Blowing bubbles. In
This
the
is
top.
just one page. And literally, like, the Mo Flower blues, that actually looked really good. The most expensive recipe
Oh.
probably ever made on this
Yeah.
show right there. But, that actually looks really, really good.
Surprisingly,
Don't forget about Smurfette milk either.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's not even
surprisingly,
on here, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's
The-
there.
We
Just,
got the cola cake from Echo Dub. Remember that had that cola in there? You said it's the best cola, Bob, that I have, and I've never used it. So,
Right, man.
Tartaggi
USA
gummy
Pleasure
candy.
FA,
Oh,
it's good
God.
shit.
Like, seriously, that's a lot to celebrate. That's one page of like 37, 38 pages. That's insane.
surprisingly, the grape gum job actually did get more grapey after a few days. I was pretty shocked. I didn't think it was going to.
We thought it would. The bubble gum would die down after a minute. After
Yeah,
melting.
yeah. The bubble gum mellowed out some, and it still kept that nice mouth feel, and it is more grapey.
Good call there, Addie. Yeah, call to actions are still happening. Put them in. It doesn't hurt. Some of the representatives do read them. Got proof in the state. Governor Scott did read the calls to action. He did read the emails because his response was an educated response that could only happen if he was listening. Couldn't have responded in that depth that I didn't expect from him when he vetoed the bill. It can make a difference. And don't limit it to just representatives. Make sure you get the governors. That might make all the difference in the world, especially in a tourism place. Sometimes they listen even better. I still believe that's why DeSantis vetoed that one bill, just because it would have affected tourism. Doesn't matter why. Use anything you can. Heartstrings, tourism, whatever works. Make them listen. Got your recipe there, Steve?
That's another one.
Oh, the eclair.
Yeah, here. I didn't want to interrupt. I was just posting it.
Go ahead.
All right. So this is eclair with hazelnut cream. However, if you take
one
the
that's like an eclair, Steve-O, I'm sorry.
yeah, 100%.
This is the one we're
spot
talking about
on.
using Joy, right?
No. 100% spot on eclair. I thought the hazelnut would possibly add to the cream filling. But what it actually does is it just adds to the authenticity of the fried finish to the donut. It gives it a more toasty edge to, a little bit more of a crispy edge to the donut. So take the with hazelnut cream out of the title, and this is one of the most like accurate, to an eclair that I or like that I've been able to accomplish. It's Bavarian cream TPA at 2%, chocolate frosting wonder flavors at 1%, creamy vanilla cap at 1.5%, crispy donut flavora at 1.25%, glazed donut wonder flavors at 2.5%, hazelnut roasted from Noms at 1.65%, pastry cream wonder flavors at 1.5%, and super sweet Capella at 0.6. And give it that full week to steep, and it literally tastes like I'm eating a Boston cream donut. Like I can tell the hazelnut is there, but it doesn't present like a hazelnut cream like I thought it may. I'm confident you could sub hazelnut by Flavor West in there as well, and it will still do the same thing. It's just a matter of what percentage. Probably 1% is fine. That way, like if you wanted, like everything could be gotten from Bull City that way if you use Flavor West. But I was so surprised. Like first try on this one, spot on eclair or Boston cream donut, whichever one. Eclair because it's a little bit more crispy edges. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I was really happy with this one.
One of my favorite things of all time are eclairs.
Oh, so good.
Eclairs and cannolis, man.
And those three creams.
Now, Steve-O, get working.
Yeah. A little bit thicker of a cream filling and even a more crispy edge. Yeah. Yeah, those three are like the perfect cream filling for that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Really,
I did an eclair, and I used that FA donut, and it just so fucking that I couldn't get over the oiliness.
The
I got
crispy, the donut crispy.
Yeah, from FA. Yeah.
Yeah, I have that. I haven't used it yet. I've become obsessed with Laura's crispy donut.
If you're not sensitive to that oily note,
yeah,
then it'll be good for you because a lot of people love it.
It's just for now, like the crispy donut was the missing piece for what I was looking for in a donut base for for me personally, because I really love how the like powdered donut and glazed donut from Wonder Flavors pairs together. I didn't use the powdered in that one; it didn't need it, but that crispy donut is like what I always wanted from Zappola without overpowering the rest of my mix, because I can't run Zappola much higher.
I have the same. I have that sensitivity to it too. I like it, but it can really take the mix.
Yeah, it bullies things. It mutes things on me. Yeah.
Weird. I don't dislike it, but I don't like that I can't get other things to go through it very well, like I'd want it. Here, I'm going to share it for you, Adam. This is a throwback recipe.
I was just throwing that out there because Bob said Steve-O needs to make a good cannoli one, and I made one 6 years ago, and it's been viewed almost 500 times. So there you go.
6 years old here.
I didn't realize it's been that looked at. I'm glad.
6
years.
Vanilla
custard, flavor arfinate, Vienna cream. All right.
Good 6 years old, that recipe. So I had a limited selection of flavors in 2018.
You didn't share any shit with any of that TFA vanilla crap in it, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, this one doesn't have. This one's pepper taster friendly, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, biscuit Innerware at a half, cake yellow cake Flavor West at a half, cookie from Flavor West at a half, or Flavor Art at a half, Innerware custard at 2, meringue from FA at 1.5, New York cheesecake at 3, super sweet to your liking. I usually do it at a half for this one. Vanilla custard cap 3, and Vienna cream from FA at 0.5.
I like the because we didn't have any of the NASCAR pony. creams.
Yeah.
You
Didn't have
use
that
New
yet.
York cheesecake there.
And then it has some pretty couple
Nice comments.
glowing
Couple-
reviews too. So
Yep.
I was stoked about that.
And you also say 3 days speak, go great coffee in the morning. Yeah, it makes sense.
And that was that sentiment was agreed with too, with one of those comments that they had with their coffee, and I was like, you did it. Yeah, that's one I still go back to and make when I still knew how to mix. I was still bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and eager to learn. Now I just throw shit together and see if it sticks. I actually worked on that recipe, I remember.
That's the other thing. Don't forget about that. I just saw Nightbot say it. DIYejuice.com, you know, the DIY Canada, 10% off code now. That is something to celebrate too. That I really haven't used enough either.
That's us.
That Tom stole all my money. I didn't even realize how much. Doctor was like, wait a minute, that's right. Pounds is not the same. I wonder how much money I just threw away and didn't know.
Oh yeah, I've put multiple children through school.
Pounds is the pounds will be more than the dollar will be.
So when I do a big cart of pounds and then I don't realize how much I spent because it's bigger in dollars. Yeah, that's what happened. I had no idea what I spent. I won't know. I didn't even look at my bank account to see how much came out of it. I'm afraid.
I even bought a flavor.
Yep, you did.
I bought a 30 of that lemon custard and I got a 30 of that sweet lime.
I got more sweet lime myself, a big bottle of sweet lime myself. Well, I got quite a few of the we got quite a few of the knob bigger sizes. The Nom's drop was got all the new SSAs for testing on their way.
Oh, don't say that.
There's quite a few.
Isn't there
man.
like a dozen?
I can't keep
A little
up.
over a
Not that I
dozen.
need to, but
Dude,
Yeah.
SSA releases a new fucking 12 new flavors every week.
I'm having fun.
Not quite that much, but yeah,
With-
they are releasing.
Yeah,
a lot.
they fucking do.
I think I got like 30 something new flavors
you-
last month.
The
And I've been
sad
having
thing
fun
about
with-
that is they're not only releasing flavors, but they're good flavors. Most of them, SSA hit rate is really high. The Nom's hit rate was amazingly high. So it's like they come out with more, another line, Noms.
For
You
me,
can literally mix
SSA
within
is
those
about-
lines.
For me, SSA is about a 50% hit rate.
You have a sensitivity to some of it. Right?
Gigantic ton of SSA flavors I've tried.
Yeah, you actually have a sensitivity to
People
some of the
raved
creams, right?
about their cherries, and I think they're terrible.
I think
I
their
don't really care
creams
for
are a
the
little
cherries.
butyric for me too.
The
That's just
creams
me,
are
though.
butyric.
That's saying something.
Needs a
Adam,
steep.
so-
Needs a steep for me. Creams need a steep.
Yeah, and I'm impatient.
I do like their whipped cream though is amazing.
That's
it's
the
got
one I
like
get the
yummy.
most butyric from.
It is butyric, but if you let it steep, man, that is delicious. The only
Fuck
I
has
like
time
Nevin's
to
idea.
steep shit?
Nevin's mixing it 12 to 14%. It does work. Problem
Dude,
there
there's
is
a reason. There's a reason the
you have
game
to-
changer was invented because the
you have
mixing
to-
community is very impatient.
you have
Okay.
to bump up the other flavors so much to get through that whipped cream that it's kind of ridiculous. You got to mix twice as high a mix as Dave mixes.
Unless you're hippie
And-
mixing his shit and burying it in his garden.
Oh,
for
wait a
3.5
minute.
years.
Wait a minute. That's right. Someone did mix twice as high as Dave mixes once. I don't remember that turning out so well either.
I'm looking at this bottle. Why is it dark on the top and clear the rest of the way?
I didn't look at the
wonder.
bottle. I was looking at you guys.
Shake it.
What's more important, looking at a bottle or looking at all of you?
Shake it, baby.
Dude,
Shake
I
it.
Ah,
still
gee.
look at my fucking dripper when I'm dripping.
It just makes me want a horse.
I don't
laugh.
just-
See, I
Tim,
hold the
you
dripper up
probably
and do
have
it
a
like
fucking
this.
lake on your desk.
I do this. I do this.
Your
I'm looking
desk
more at
must
you.
look like fucking the Great Lakes. Puddles
I have a
and
pet.
fucking
That's what you got a
ponds.
mat for. The mat is for soaking up stuff, right?
No.
Not soaking up those things, Tim.
Ew.
I
Ask
Bob, I don't
Hanky.
want to. I don't want to know what you and Hanky have soaking up in your beds. Don't want to know. Hanky has hankies for that. Remember?
Oh, they can use tankies.
No, it's been a delicious night. 100 episodes. The
Yeah.
big one, the even bigger, weirdly, give me 100. It's going to be weird. The 200th episode for the combined. I don't know exactly where it falls. I got to check on that. It's within the next few weeks. Is going to fall. That's 200 episodes of shows, official shows for mixing on my channel. Holy crap!
Yeah. And let me
That's a
let me
lot.
just say, like, participating in this show, even like beginning, like starting to just come and hang out in the chat, and then just starting to use the hashtag and participating in the themes has been such a motivator and confidence builder, and it's helped me push my boundaries and start thinking a little bit more outside of like my usual box and willing to try new things. And that's one of the reasons why, like, I didn't make anything new for tonight. I was kind of overexcited and like pulled up a bunch of recipes that that probably wouldn't have been even started if it wasn't for this show. You know
I'm
what I
lucky.
mean? Because the
Yeah, it
themes,
definitely gets me off
especially,
my
they help creativity. When you get that mixer's
Absolutely.
block.
Yeah, because a lot of the themes are like, especially for me, are things that I normally wouldn't mix.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then doing the birthday stuff, like the mix for Cassie and the mix for Paul.
Yeah.
Mixing
they're
something you know
things
they'll
I
like and try
normally
to
don't-
mix.
I
Try to mix
normally don't
within their
vape.
realm.
Yeah.
Yep. And using
Yeah.
the flavors that they have. You know.
Mm-hmm.
The Dave's thing with the way what I've been doing for him lately, like we're doing again this weekend. Last weekend was seldom or never used flavors. Next week reworked. Like I'm gonna rework one of my seldom or never used flavors because it turned out pretty good, but I think I can do better.
Yeah. I've got tons of
Yeah, now
rework
that I
stuff.
see what one of them does after a steep, I can kind of
Exactly. And
Yeah.
then like Bob
Judge where
with
it's gonna go.
the alphabet. Going through the alphabet. That's actually been quite fun and challenging sometimes. You can have fun with the name and make it easy on yourself, make fun of the name. If you add at least one flavoring with that letter in it, letter starting that flavor, it makes it fun.
Each time now, I go into ELR and I type the letter into ELR in the quick search, and I try to make a recipe from those flavors there.
Yep.
Whatever
Like
pulls up.
I came up with that.
That's why ours would have been so similar last week.
Apricot and almond from the A episode.
Well, the one you just showed tonight was what, the F episode?
Yeah, that was originally from an F episode. Yeah. I forget what other ones. The caramel cookie crumble one came out freaking amazing. That was the C is for cookie.
Good enough for me.
Another thing is,
for the nookie.
Yeah.
remember you can always like get inspiration from the strangest places. Go into a grocery store, you see something, or you see an advertisement. Take that inspiration and run with it. If it looks good to you, try and make a vape.
I look up real bakery recipes and stuff like that all the time.
Yep.
Or beverage recipes.
My ELR contest recipe was that gin one. It was based on a real recipe. It wasn't a common recipe. It was like kind of a niche one. It was kind of popular, but in a subculture kind of popular type thing. But I said, you know what? That looks really good. Let me try and make it. I think it turned out great.
The one that I have queued up right now is from a cookie recipe that I was looking at like around Christmas time. I could probably share that one too. This one also partly is where I got is how Cassie's birthday mix partly was built from this one. The chocolate pecan nana bread cookie.
Pecan. Pecan.
Pecan.
About, man, that's pecan.
I know
Pecan.
that. I know better too. But when you're saying a bunch of words all together real fast,
I feel like I say it all the different ways.
Chocolate pecan nana bread cookie. banana nut bread at 3%, TPA banana puree wonder flavors at 2%, biscuit flavor jungle at 1%, butter pecan flavor west at 3, the chocolate douche, Flavora
Douchebag.
at
Chocolate
2%.
douchebag.
That's a good chocolate, actually. It's a name that's weird.
Yeah, this is about as high as I would push it typically. Cookie crumble cap at 2%, powdered sugar one-on-one at 1%, and super sweet perillum at 0.5%. And this is the picture from the recipe that spawned the idea.
Yum.
Yeah, and this is these 3 elements right here are in Cassie's birthday recipe. But I, spun it to be like raspberry and added the dark chocolate. But man, this if you give it like that 10 days to 2 weeks, because like the banana puree is a bit spicy at first, it needs to calm down, and it's got the cookie crumble and the chocolate douche. They need to kind of, blend together with the biscuit and stuff.
They need time to
But
become friends.
Yeah, and even the banana puree even adds to like the baked element. It really vapes like
That banana nut bread is so damn good.
Yeah, it's such a good flavor. It really vapes like a fresh, warm, gooey out of the oven baked cookie, and it's typically like it's halfway between like that banana bread and cookie. It really feels like it's right out of the oven. It's amazing. I love that one. That's actually a contender, one of the next contenders for a menu release, believe it or not.
Well, I gotta stick up for Steve-O here, by the way. I know where he grew up. I grew up very similar spot. It's 50-50 if someone says pecan or pecan. It's really is.
Yeah.
Depends on who you talk to. It's
Fair.
50-50 around there.
I
My
know
family
better.
typically said pecan. Typically, my family did. But when my like typical level, like if I got to my grandmother's level, I'd hang out with her age, that generation. God, depended on who you hung around with.
Same here in PA. Very close.
Yep, PA is the same. PA is the same thing. I heard the same thing. Like you go to a restaurant and it said you would hear the waitress would say them both ways.
Yep.
Sometimes if the decent waitress will say it both ways just to make sure you're not confused.
Mm-hmm.
Hippie would be like, wait a minute, you said the wrong one. I don't care if you said the right one. You said the wrong one.
Hippie be like, I'm fucking leaving. You be throwing a fit, he'd kick over the fucking
Kick over the
stand on the way out. Like punch a hole through the fucking glass door.
Waitress smelled like pecans.
How dare you call it pecan? It's pecan, damn it.
I'll be writing about this on my blog.
You wait. I'm gonna give you a 3 trunk rating.
There it is.
3 trunk rating. What's that? Oh,
Sorry,
we don't have stars down south.
I need to save that cannoli recipe.
That's only in New York City and Hollywood. We don't have any stars down south.
You get 2 dicks from me.
We get all
Two
the
out of
stars
12.
in the sky here in Alabama, daggone it. We got all the
there.
stars.
Alabama.
Oh, baby.
Mm. Well, I guess we'll wrap up the 100th episode. I'm actually excited. I'm excited about this weekend. Reworked recipes. Because that's a chance to make more of the recipes like I wanted to showcase today anyway. We're going to have another 100th episode coming up on the other side. The 200th will probably be something special, but the 100th episode will probably be similar to this. Just celebrating really good mixes. Maybe we'll have some new ones, Steve-O, come up with after the reworks. I'm excited. I think that my rework's going to be one of my ADVs. Really do. I have hopes. If I do it right, it should be. So, here now. We got Hippie here. Hippie, did you drop a video this week yet?
No, not yet, because my computer crapped out on me after 13.
Oh yeah, you have an excuse. Okay, never mind.
Yep. So I had to go, and I just got that sucker working halfway decent. This one here, this new one, and so maybe this week I can drop that Hippie's banana pistachio RY4.
Fuck
Go
yeah.
ahead and get it out of my, so I can go ahead and vape it up. I've been saving it for the video. And then I'm also going to drop my Hippie's RY4 on that same video as well. Because there's
Fuck
like
yeah.
3 recipes. So that's all I got coming out for right now. And then, now that I've cleaned all my daggone bottles and stuff and all the stuff from last year that I've been holding on to, now I can just really have some fun and come up with some unique stuff.
So you need
Get
a
some
neighbor
inspiration
that,
again.
Hippie, you need a neighbor that doesn't care what they vape. So you give them all your rejects. That's what I do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He doesn't care. The guy said, I don't care. It's got nicotine in it. Yeah. Okay. It's good enough.
Yeah.
Steve-O, what are you gonna be doing tomorrow? You got some? Is it the retro vaping happening this week?
No, we did retro vaping last week. I think we will make retro vaping at least like a once a month type of thing.
I was hoping.
Kind
was
of.
hoping.
If my broken Hussar makes it into my hands by tomorrow, we might do a first look of the broken Hussar RDA, drop a build in there. But I have all my gear shipped to my dad's house, so that depends on whether or not he is headed out this way tomorrow. Otherwise, that'll be next week. Yeah, if that doesn't come, we'll think of something. I don't know, maybe break an RTA out. Haven't done an RTA in a while, I don't think.
Well, the
Oh.
Hussar is coming either way soon.
Yeah,
What
it's gonna be delivered tomorrow
Shout
to my
out to
dad's
Alex.
house.
Love you,
Yeah.
brother.
What RTA
Yeah.
will you feature?
I'm not sure. I don't have a lot anymore, but either like the Blaze, maybe the Blotto Max, one of those.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Sweaty.
Blotto Max is the only decent Blotto.
Yeah, it's the best one.
Yeah,
for
the other
sure.
ones are too restricted for most
Oh
people.
fuck! I can't. I gave him
Like
all
sucking
that.
to a
Love it.
straw from what I
Yeah, I
heard.
love it.
I gave him. Yeah, exactly. It's like trying to suck a golf ball up a straw.
They're fucking high.
Speaking of Adam, I've seen
Not yet.
notifications every morning when I get up that I missed a
Yeah.
show of you playing, and
Almost every night. I took last night.
almost
off,
every night this week.
I'll be back
yeah.
again tonight, probably.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
just
know you
click my
have the
name, follow
couple
me.
really awesome shows coming up with the band too.
Yeah, I
So
don't
what-
remember the dates, but they're coming up.
Oh yeah, X
There's one in
Defiant
like 2
releases.
weeks, the end of the month, and there's another one next month. That's the big one I'm
Tim.
really psyched about.
X Defiant releases next Tuesday. Free to play.
Ah.
I'm gonna, I need
Definitely
to show
give
off
it
my
a shot.
comics too.
Game's
Still,
incredible.
I have a stack of comics that I've gotten in the last month that I haven't shown off, and then I have these fucking prints, these autographed prints that I got that I framed from Ariel Diaz that I need to show off. But there's one of them. I
Hell yeah.
need to hang them as well. They're gonna go back there, probably. There's 5 of them.
Nice.
Yep. My
There'll be
name.
more
and
videos coming for
fucking-
that
yeah,
both.
follow me on the YouTube. Hi.
And then if you want to watch Bob play some games too, and yeah, give Eddie Narson's a like, follow, and listen on Spotify.
Yeah, we're not
100%.
terrible.
Bob, what games are you playing this week? Looks really intense.
Fallout this week. I'm gonna try to beat Fallout 4. Then next week will be just X Defiant. X Defiant releases on Tuesday. It's a free to play first person shooter. It's the developers from the old Call of Duty game, like the Black Ops 1, 2, Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3. It's so they made a first person shooter with Ubisoft, and it's arcadey as fuck. It's awesome. I played a few of the network tests for them, and their beta. And yeah, so check that out. Free to play, so it doesn't hurt to download it. Give it a shot.
I want to thank everybody who came in for the 100th episode in chat. Going to be in the replay. Thank you. Hope you had a good time. I hope you saw some mixes you really like. And please feel free to comment on there and let us know your username, and we can actually try and give a look every now and then too if we have that. See what kind of recipes you have going. Because
Yeah, absolutely.
watching the growth of mixing, like you see it. You see people getting more and more and more evolved. It's a wonderful journey. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Hippie. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Steve-O. Thank you, Adam. And thank you, Dave, everybody, for tonight is 100th episode. Holy crap. Hun, did you expect
know,
this to
right?
happen? Like, seriously, can you believe we're at
Thanks for-
100 episodes of this show?
I know
for
you,
having
so
me.
yes.
Yo, Flavor Jungle has an ultimate RY4 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been out for a while.
Yeah.
I
Thank
don't
you,
know
thank
how
you.
ultimate it is. 'Cause
Ultimate sweet strawberry too.
Yeah, that I've had for a while, but
That's
the ultimate
newish.
RY4, you know what? A lot of their flavors aren't so ultimate. So,
No,
I
they're not.
agree.
No, they're not.
I really like the ultimate lemon, grape, and the passion fruit.
The original drops are the best.
brown sugar's good.
Mhm.
But another random mixing show is actually a filler in the beginning. This became as a filler show. It never was supposed to be a weekly
Yeah,
show.
fresh.
Yep, filler for Fresh, when Fresh wasn't up to it.
Yep.
Shit, thanks for having a place for us to all hang out, man.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
originally Fresh from the Kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah.
You go back to Fresh's channel and watch Fresh from the Kitchen, you will literally watch Lumi learn how to mix. Like, you literally see her from like, what am I doing, to becoming the Lumi that we all know.
Mixin',
She can-
vixin'.
She can mix her ass off.
3.47%.
Yeah. You get
Yeah,
to-
exactly.
You get to see where Lumi percentages were born.
Yep. Definitely do.
So everybody have a great night.
Yeah, thank
Tomorrow, Benny Vapes, tomorrow afternoon, 4 p.m. Eastern. And then TJ did say he's definitely coming on this week, right? They said last week. So hopefully TJ's on Golf T Vapes at 10 p.m. tomorrow night. If not, I'm going to really try and not have anything. I don't think I have anything Thursday morning. So I'm going to really try and make Adam's show that he's been doing pretty regularly when TJ's not on.
Yep,
Unfortunately, it's always last minute, and because TJ waits till last minute, so I always miss it.
That's tomorrow too.
Yeah, tomorrow night, 10 p.m.
Right, but if you're
usually.
already ready for
Dang.
TJ's show, then you're ready for my show. So there you go. No
Wednesday's-
excuses.
Wednesday's
Bam.
a full slate if you want to watch everything.
Well, last week I had
Back to back.
shots Thursday morning, so I wasn't even going to make TJ if he was on.
So what's tomorrow night, Steve-O? Or you're on tomorrow night, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
on tomorrow night.
So what
Yep.
do you do? What are you going to do? RTA?
I think so. Yeah.
Unless
Also,
the
what
Hussar
is your
comes in.
channel on YouTube, Steve-O?
Unless the Broken Hussar comes.
What is your channel
Will
on
do.
YouTube?
It's just my Steve-O. If you click
Oh,
on
it's
my
just
name.
your channel? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I
think I'm
just
subscribed to you. I'll do that now.
I just started using it. I just linked the StreamYard to it and started streaming there also.
There, you got another
And
subscriber.
it's been
I'm
awesome.
21, bro.
Hopefully, oh yeah. I don't know if I mentioned, if anybody commented on last week's video, and their comment disappeared. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to the comments.
Thank you, YouTube. Yes, you know
Yeah.
how this works.
Hey, Dustin.
Hey,
It might
Dusty.
show up again someday. It
The
might
live
not.
the live chat is still there, but the comments are gone and say that they're shut off. I didn't do it.
Weird.
Yeah.
Hey, Dusty. So good night, everybody. Have a great weekend, as well as week. It's Tuesday. Brain dead because I've got fried on this whole 100th episode. I couldn't believe it. Oh, what happened to your finger? You got paint. You need
Yeah,
fresh
it's been a
paint.
month.
All right. Good night,
It's all right.
everybody.
Good
And
night.
All right.
Bob, go ahead, Bob.
Hasta night night. Sayonara, cha cha cha. Much love. Duchess, enjoy your Metallica concert.